Hello YouTube, Aaron here with an updated guide on how to run Wayland desktops from Incus system containers. Now my last guide, basically there was a few problems with my application and I didn't really do a lot of testing, so I thought I'd do an updated guide. I'm going to be using my tool called the ACCU to install a Linux system that's already got a Wayland desktop, and I'm going to be using KDE. There's many ways to install this. I actually do provide containers, but I'm going to be using a SquashFS. I'm going to be using this tool that's shown in this shown here, and this allows you to either clone a system that you're using, so it will async the system that you're using into a container, or you can use a SquashFS, and at a later date when I do fix the image.xz functionality, you will be able to do this within Incus as well. And I thought I'd also show some of the other tools that I do provide that could be useful for this tool, even though for the most part you can clone your system, you can use a SquashFS, you can create Docker containers also, even though I'm not going to be showing that in this video. There's a few other tools and things that I do provide, and I just thought I'd show that in this video. I'm not going to be showing how to set up Incus, and if you wish to set up Incus you can actually watch that in this video, which is what I just created just a second ago. So if you come to videos on my YouTube page, you can watch the latest video, well it would be the last video that I just created, and that provides a method to set up Incus, although I do say that the best method is to follow the guide on Incus' website. But I basically provide a little hacky way. You're going to want to create a container, so I just created a container. I'm going to Incus list. You're going to want to create a container. You're going to want to reboot after the container is created, so you can either create an Arch container, a Debian container, you know, whatever distribution you're going to be using. If you're using a pre-built SquashFS, and it doesn't matter about creating the container, because it's going to be wiped anyway with my script. But you're going to want to build your distribution's container first. So I've named the container Arch, and this is the command that's used to build the container. You're also going to want to add the profile, which is provided on this GitHub repository, and also you can, it comes with the download. So we've got this components.yaml, and I've already done it, but the command is Incus profile create, and since I'm using CacheOS I've got fish installed. This is the full command, and that will create the components YAML. And if you're using a pre-built container, such as one of these images, then you could just import the container that's been pre-built. But I'm going to be using a SquashFS, so, and I've already created this profile. So I'm going to add the profile to the container since I only just created it. So profile add Arch components, since I know it's not actually added, and this is the command. So I've added that to the container that's built. I've already rebooted, since if you create the container it's going to be read only until you reboot. Now I'm going to use my script to install a system, an Arch CacheOS. Well, no, it's going to be KDE Linux. So no, it's going to be CacheOS minimal. So I've just done this in the videos. Pretty sure it's 3, yeah, it's about 3 GB. I'm going to be playing my favourite song for today while the process is processing. Now there's a few things that need to be tested. Of course, this script is just basically stopping the container, so there's no point using this to actually log in as a user, because it's not actually working. So my script is in testing, and there's a few things that obviously need to be updated. But this is a command to basically launch the container after you've installed it. It's really just a short little video, really. Not really much to show. Only a few things really have changed since the last update, but basically this is the way to log in. Since the user is called Arch and the container is called Arch, I'm basically going to start the container. Yeah. No, the username is Apex. Okay. So then we want to nano /opt/start plasma, and I actually do provide a script in the custom container build. I don't know if I added it here. I may have added it. Oh no, I added it into the container creator utility. It's actually just a special little script that you can use. What we do is we just do this, save it, exit. We exit the container, and then we can add a special command. So /opt. No, since this is a CachyOS container, we have to bash to launch. Okay, the problem is I should have really CH modded that, but luckily that activated. And this is how we run the KD desktop container as Wayland. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Not really much else I can show. We do some crazy things like this, and then we've got the full desktop as if we were running it. But yeah, that's it for today. There really isn't much else I can show or do. I wanted to keep this short, sweet and simple. Hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Hope you're having a good night or day, whatever time it is when you're watching this video. And so bye from me, Aaron.